Hi there, I am Alexis Doss. I'm the founder of Team conFITdence. You can find me on Instagram at onefitcoconut, one word. And I want to share with you today what Beachbody coaching is. I hear it all the time. Like, what the hell do you guys do all day? You're posting on social media. Like, you just work out and drink a shake and post on social media. Like, how do you make any money? How do you do what you do? How are people having full-time jobs from this? So I kind of want to share with you what exactly coaching is. And I could go on for 2 hours sharing about this, but I kind of want to break it down in a nutshell form. So just know that what I'm sharing is the surface level of all of it, but if you want to learn more about it or you want to have a human conversation and see if it's for you, I recommend reaching out to me. You can email me, onefitcoconut@gmail.com. You can message me on Instagram at onefitcoconut. You can message me on Facebook, Alexis Doss, wherever you want to get a hold of me. And if you're watching this because another person or another coach sent this to you, reach out to them and ask them, about either setting up a call, or we have a little ebook that I will include in the comments, little caption of the YouTube video. So you can check that out. It's basically like a little brochure into our team. But let's kind of get into what coaching is. So for those of you who might not know me, I just want to share a little bit about my story and kind of how I got into coaching. So I went to school to be a high school history teacher. And in the last semester of my senior year, I realized, oh my God, this isn't what I want to do. I don't enjoy this at all. So I graduated. I have my bachelor's in, secondary education and history. And I just realized it wasn't what I wanted to do. So 10 days after I graduated, I moved all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast with a guy I'd been dating. And very, very long story short, it ended up being an emotionally abusive relationship. I developed 2 eating disorders and I was just lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I had this degree, but I wasn't happy doing that. I didn't want to get a job as a teacher. I had moved across the country, away from my family and, had this really terrible relationship and just hated myself. I had so much self-hatred. I was gaining weight. I felt like shit. Like I just wasn't happy with myself and with my life. And so in February of 2013, I was diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I realized it was kind of my wake up call. And I was like, okay, I got to get my health together. So I started reading books and blogs and all of this stuff and using Instagram to kind of start being healthy. For those of you who might follow me on Instagram now, it looks like I've always been involved with nutrition and fitness, but I've only been involved in it in the past 6 years, which is crazy to me. But I used that as an opportunity to start being healthy. And so eventually I stumbled across Beachbody coaching when I had met my coach on Instagram. And then she reached out to me, built a relationship with me and was like, you're already sharing on social media. Like you're basically doing what we do. You have no avenue to help people. You're not getting paid for it. And I was like, oh, you know what? You're right. And I still thought I was going to get scammed. I was like, this is going to be a total scam. I was one of those people that took out payday loans while I was living in California just to survive. So your girl got scammed a million times. So I thought that this was just going to be another scam. But the reason why I joined was for the community, because I saw these people being happy and positive and everybody was lifting each other up. And I didn't really have a lot of friends at all at that point in my life. And I joined for the community. But about a month after joining, I was like, wait, people get paid to do this shit? Sign me up. And I went full force ever since. So that's a little bit about my story. Like I said, I've been coaching for 6 years. I joined in March of 2013. And I absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything else. I get to help people not only with their health and fitness, but we work a lot on our team and Team conFITdence about mindset, meditations, affirmations, because I struggled with my mindset for so long. I was such a negative person. I hated myself. And so I really try to build up my team. We have a few mottos, but one of our mottos is always build confidence and self-love in ourselves and give it to others so we can lift them up to a higher place they never knew possible. And that's really my mission in life, is to help. And a lot of the mission is similar for the coaches on my team, is we want to help show women and men that they don't have to live a life where they hate themselves. They don't have to live a life that's normal and getting a regular 9-to-5 job. If you want to do that, that's totally okay. But we just know that there are some other options that some people might be down for. So let's share a little bit about what coaching is. Again, I'm going to give it to you in a little nutshell form because I could go on for 2 hours about it. I want to keep this video hopefully under 10 minutes. But what we do, I always say, we don't lead with the products and the programs, we lead with our groups. Most people think that Beachbody coaches simply just sell products. But that's why Beachbody as a network marketing company is way different than everyone else. And I'm not bashing any other network marketing companies because there's plenty of amazing ones. But the reason why we're different is because you don't need help to put on a face cream or buy leggings or do any of that stuff. Or you don't need, not that you don't need help buying it, but you don't need help doing it. With health and fitness, my God, do you need help with accountability? We have an obesity epidemic all around the world, but especially in the US, and Beachbody is in the US, UK, and Canada, which is pretty cool. We're constantly expanding, I think. I don't know. There's some rumors about where we're going to open up next. I can't say. But anyway, so in terms of, the whole coaching thing, like a lot of people just think that we just sell these programs and these products. But the reason why we're different is because we give that accountability aspect to the whole coaching thing. We give people that accountability they don't really have doing on their own when you go to the gym. There's nothing wrong with going to the gym, but for a lot of people, going to the gym and just getting on the elliptical, they're not really seeing results. And when life gets hard, sometimes it's really hard to stick to your workouts and stick to your nutrition. And that is what we do. We don't just sell you a bag of Shakeology or sell you a workout program or sell you a pre-workout. We have a human conversation with you. We figure out your goals and your struggles and what you need help with. And because we're not nutritionists and we're not personal trainers, which if you are, that just helps supplement your business. But because we're not those things, we just have Beachbody put in tons and tons and millions and billions of dollars into paying incredible trainers and incredible nutritionists to create amazing programs and to create amazing meal plans. We learn about those. And then based off of the struggles and the goals that we talk to people that they have, we help connect them with a program and a product and put them in our accountability groups. So yes, we have programs, yes, we have products, but that's not what we lead with. Our jobs, what we do all day is talk to people and help people be accountable and work on ourselves. That's it. And most of you guys are already doing that. And you'd be amazing at it and you think that you wouldn't when it's really, really simple. This business isn't always easy. It definitely takes hard work, but it's very simple. So we help connect. We're connectors. We're accountability coaches. We are people that cheer people on. If you happen to be a nutritionist and a personal trainer, which you can be, a lot of people think that you can't do both, but there are people that own CrossFit gyms and are Beachbody coaches. So there's a range of people, and it gives you another avenue to help people. So you're not just like, oh, I only own a CrossFit gym. If people don't want to do CrossFit, then they can't join me. Well, it gives you an online avenue to not only just help as many people as you can train in, one hour, but it's helping people in a group. And that's really what we do. It's getting to know people. It's sharing our journey on social media, inspiring other people to do the same. They join our groups. They love the products and they get inspired. Then they start inspiring people. Like that's really how it's laid out, very simply. But we really spend the time to get to know people and we teach you how to do all of this. A lot of times people join because common misconception is that maybe you've been a Beachbody coach before and you had a bad experience because not all Beachbody coaches are created equal. We give you training. Like our team specifically has a 7-day quick start. That's like all the basic stuff you need to know. We even have a new coach welcome guide. It's this really pretty PDF that you can open up on your phone. You can print out, you can look over, and it gives you like all the things that you need to do in your first 48 hours in your first week. The 7-day quick start. Then we have a 21-day coach training. We have a call every Tuesday where we have guest speakers and we teach about different things and talk about new products and goals and dreams and visions. And you're just guided in the right way when you join. You are not left to be like, oh my God, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like as long as you plug into your coach and your team, like we're going to help you rock it and you're going to love it and it's going to feel amazing and it's just going to be awesome. And I always say it's better to just try it for a few months to see if you like it versus not trying it and then spend the next year or so either being really unsure or regretting because you saw your friend do it and they were really successful. And I always also say, to make that decision for yourself. There's plenty. If you go looking for negative things about Beachbody, you're going to find it. If you go looking for positive things about Beachbody, you're going to find it. But the only way that you're going to know is if you give it a try. I personally love this mostly for the community. I mean, I have built my business from when I was overweight, diagnosed with PCOS, emotionally abusive relationship. I even was homeless for 3 months, sleeping out of my car in like parking lots in California or in Los Angeles, just like hot mess central. I was depressed. I hated myself. I joined when I was in that. Most people are like, well, I want to wait till I have the right mindset, or I've lost a few pounds. But Beachbody coaching is not even about having a beach body. It's about just sharing your journey and showing people, hey, I'm struggling with the same thing that you're struggling with. Like, why don't we connect? And people seeing, oh, well, she's struggling with, IBS, or she's struggling with, being morbidly obese. She's struggling with dealing with a miscarriage. Like, she's struggling with this. He's struggling with this, and realizing that the person is on a similar journey as you, not that they're a size 2, because a lot of times people are going to be intimidated by that. So it's really just sharing your journey. And we show you how to get good at social media, don't you worry. But we just share that, and then that's really what people connect with. But that's why I love it. I mean, like I said, I started as that, and I realized it wasn't about getting to a better place and then being a coach, because then you're just thinking that you have to show perfection on social media, and that's not what it is. People don't want to see perfection. They love the unairbrushed stuff. So it's about, I realized it was about seeing that all these people had these tools that I didn't have. And if I surrounded myself with them and the tools, it would lift me up. And that's exactly what it did. So if you're struggling and you're waiting for the right moment to sign up, know that the right moment to sign up is now, because we're going to help you. This isn't just about money. If you think that you're going to join and make $1,000 in your first day, you can work really hard, of course, and you can make money right away. But this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is about people and caring about people and wanting to work hard and connect with the community. If you want that, you will be successful. But if you just want to join and you just want to make money and be really greedy, this is not the place for you. But on the same token, there's nothing wrong with wanting to make money. A lot of people are super taboo about money, and you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't talk about it. There's nothing wrong with making money. I built this business to a 6-figure business in 3 years. I've been doing this for 6. But in 3 years, I built it to a 6-figure business because I just believed it. I loved the products. And I started as a depressed, overweight, emotionally abused, homeless, like crazy person that was a hot mess. And I built it from that to a 6-figure business in 3 years. So if I can do that, so can you. The only difference is you have to believe in yourself, which we'll work on with personal development, and that you just plug into the team, and you do the training, and you ask questions, and you just stay engaged. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's so much more I could talk about. I don't want this video to be too long. But if you have questions, if you're worried about, if it's a pyramid scheme or any of that, like, I can clearly clear that up. A lot of people think it's a pyramid scheme. Technically, pyramid schemes are illegal. If Beachbody was a pyramid scheme, it wouldn't have just celebrated its 20th year. And we've been coaching for 10 years, but the whole thing has been set up for 20 years. Pyramid scheme, technically anything is set up like a pyramid if you think about it. The military, people at the top going down. If you have a normal corporate America job, you have the CEO at the top making the most money, working the least amount of hours, and then all the employees at the bottom working the most amount of time, making the least amount of money. So your job that you might be in right now probably is already set up like a pyramid. The way this business works, it's a 2-way street. Yes, of course, if you have people join your team, it helps you, but you're helping them. It's not like you just sign people up and then you're like, hey, hope you see success. Like, the only way that you make money from someone is by helping them succeed, which we also do that as well. It's not like you join and if you add coaches, you're left to figure it all out on your own. Like, we help you with that stuff as well. We really do mentor one-on-one. And not only do I mentor my coaches, I mentor my coaches' coaches and their coaches' coaches to really help everybody succeed in the best way possible. I don't know if there's any other common misconceptions. Like, people worry about being salesy. The only way that you're salesy is if you let yourself be salesy. Check out my social media. Am I salesy? I always say that when someone says, like, I don't want to be salesy. I'm like, am I salesy on my social media? No. So don't worry. You're joining a team that's not going to let you do that. So yeah, so I hope that you are just friggin' ready to rock this. If you are either ready to join or you're still not sure, like I said, reach out to your coach, reach out to whoever sent you this video, let them know the questions you have. We are more than happy to hop on a call with you, whether one-on-one, or I'm happy to get on a 3-way call and talk about things. I'm not here to force you to join. We realize that not everybody wants to be a Beachbody coach, or it's for them, and that's totally cool. I'm not here to force you. I'm just here to share and answer questions. And if you find out that it's for you and you want to give it a try, awesome. If you find out that it's not for you, cool, totally fine as well. So have an amazing rest of your day. Hope to hear from you soon.